All right, good morning, Jerk Squad. This is Sandro with Jerking My Rod TV. How you doing? This is my first ever live stream on YouTube. Not sure if I'm even going to get any views at this point. I only got about 200 and something subscribers. Thank you, by the way, to all my subscribers. You guys are awesome. Uh, I was gonna do some footage of my fishing adventures this morning, but of course, I'm sure I'm not the only YouTuber who's done this. I get here, I'm fishing about a half hour from my house, so I'm not going to drive back home. But I forgot literally all my GoPro batteries. The one that I had in my GoPro was completely dead, so I was unable to get any footage. And sure enough, today was an awesome day fishing. I uh, I ended up catching, I don't know, like total. One of them was a 4.5 foot leopard shark, which was awesome. It was fun to catch. Wish I got footage of that, but that just goes to show, the times where I come ill prepared and just. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. I don't know if my service is not very good here, but my feed got interrupted. Anyways, like I was saying, I came out wanting to get some content for the channel, but didn't have my camera equipment ready, so just did a little fishing for fun. And man, I had a great day. I only fished for a few hours and ended up catching, like three good-sized barred surf perch, and like four yellowfin croakers, and then I caught that leopard shark. So that was pretty sweet. I also forgot my cooler, which I usually bring. I have a little sort of mini cooler that I strap around my shoulder, and I carry that around with me so I can, keep any fish that are good eating. And those surf perch, I definitely would have kept because they were good size. They were maybe not quite a pound, but just under a pound, that's good size for me lately. But yeah, I just kind of bummed that I forgot all that stuff. I really wanted to get some good content for the channel. Man, it's tough. And it's when I do have my equipment, I'm not catching fish, and when I don't have it, I'm catching fish. So go figure. Um, Anyways, just wanted to touch on a few things. Last time I was fishing, it was a horrible day. I think I only caught one yellowfin croaker that day, and I was kind of just reflecting on fishing in general and how a lot of people that I talk to have just been having a horrible year this year. The surf fishing's been really tough. People that are going out on their boats are doing pretty well still, but here off the surf it's been tough. And I still try to go fishing every week. Catching fish or not, that's the whole point of fishing for me, is just to get out, enjoy nature, um, just enjoy the sport. Whether you catch fish or not, it's always nice to catch fish, always, and I always kind of say that. But I don't let it discourage me when I don't catch fish. I had a great morning today. Obviously, I did catch some fish, but again, it's just nice to get out there and walk around, just be active, and enjoy nature. Another thing I wanted to kind of talk about is I get people asking me a lot for like tips. They see me walking around with my GoPro and they ask if I have a YouTube channel because I guess it's kind of growing in popularity. Yeah, I give them the specs and all that, and they're like, what kind of tips can you give me? It's like, it's really tough to give tips on fishing, especially surf fishing, because there's no real right or wrong way to do it. Um, I just do what works, and I know what kind of works just from experience. I get out here, like I said, almost every weekend, sometimes a couple times a weekend, and I try different things. I try different lures, I try different baits, I try different rigs, and basically I just try to repeat what worked for me, in previous times. So it's really hard to give specific tips other than just generalized tips, as in, if you tie a Carolina rig with sandworms and you're catching surf perch with that, maybe you should just continue to use that sort of rig and setup, and hopefully it reproduces for you. So it's really hard to give tips. I wish I could just say, hey, use this bait and this hook and this rig and you're going to catch fish, but it's not that simple. So just wanted to do a real quick live update. I didn't want to record any footage because, like I said, I forgot my GoPro, and didn't want to just sort of edit a video of me talking. So I just thought I'd do a real quick live video, since It's easy. I got my phone here. I do wish I caught footage of me catching that shark. It was pretty awesome. I was fighting it for a good 20 minutes. If you've seen any of my other videos, I probably talk about it a few times, but I just use a 9-foot Ugly Stick GX2 rod. It's a 2-piece rod. It's really lightweight. It's got good like light to medium action, but it's tough rod, man. I've caught this shark was probably the biggest thing I've caught on it so far. I'm using 30-pound braid and 30-pound mono leader, but I was set up for catching surf perch today, so I had these little itty bitty hooks on there, and of course I fell hooked this thing in the tail, and this thing just took off, and was fighting it for a good 20 minutes, and that thing was awesome. So I was able to bring that in. If you guys follow me on Instagram or on Facebook, I'll post the pictures on there. I took a few pictures of it. I took pictures of all the fish I caught today, and you guys could at least check out what I caught today. But thank you guys for all my followers and subscribers. You guys are awesome. Get out there and get your lines wet and try to catch some fish, and if not, just enjoy the time. If you're with your buddies or your kids, or if you're by yourself, just enjoy that time outside. That's actually the best tip I can give as far as fishing goes. Just go out and enjoy yourself. Don't get discouraged if you don't catch fish. And yeah, man, till the next time I promise I'll have my batteries charged. I'll have them with me, and hopefully I'll catch some fish. So we'll see you guys. Thanks.